Hi air signs, this is Nikki the Fan Mystic. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so happy you are here. Today I'm going to be doing your mid-month check-in readings for August 2019. So this reading is for air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, for the second half of August, just to give you a little bit of guidance and insight on these next couple of weeks to help you through, okay? So if you're not an air sign, there are other video readings on my channel for water signs, fire signs, and earth signs. You can go check those out. And if you have another placement, like your moon sign or your rising sign, in another element, and you feel called to watch one of those readings, do whatever you feel drawn to do. That's totally up to you, okay? So last thing I want to say is that while this reading is intended for the second half of August 2019, if you're sitting here right now and it's no longer August and you're like, why am I here? There's a reason that you're here right now, that you've been sent here to watch this video reading, and that's because there is a message in this reading for you regardless of the time or the day or the place or whatever, okay? So stay tuned for your messages and we're going to get going. I am using two decks today. I'm using the Brady Tarot, and I am also using the Wisdom of the Four Winds Oracle. So it's a double deck day. And I'm going to start, as I always do, by taking a look at the energy of these next couple of weeks for all of you beautiful air sign people. So what's coming through for you in these couple of weeks, the second half of August 2019? What should you expect? What is coming up? What's happening for you all? Which one? Let's see. Okay, great. Okay, so we've got Justice Reverse and we've got Moon Reflection. And I feel specifically for a lot of you, there's kind of an unfair situation that's coming up, or something that you feel is not just, is not right, and it's very frustrating for you. Things are not moving forward for you in the way that you want them to, and you really want things to go a certain way for some of you, but it's just not happening in the way that you had planned, the way that you thought, or the way that you think it should go, right? So you're being asked to pull back, okay? To give it some space, to give it a rest. Don't try to push it. Don't try to force it. Things are unfolding, even if it doesn't look the way that you hoped it would look, okay? So try not to get frustrated and force things right now. Instead, try to just take some time for yourself to reflect on what's happening, and reflect on yourself and your own behavior and your own role, right? And what you can control, which is just you, okay? So try your best not to interfere with the kind of rhythm of the universe and whatever is happening, especially when you keep trying to do something and it just continuously does not work. That's because it's not meant to go that way, okay? So instead, focus within, focus on yourself, focus on doing what you want to do. Don't worry so much about other people or situations outside of yourself, okay? But just know that this might be coming up. Unfair situations, situations that feel like they're just not going right, situations that you feel like should be going another way, but they're not, okay? You just might be stumbling upon some of that stuff, and so it's really just offering you an opportunity to redirect your focus within, and to rebalance yourself. For some of you, like if you don't find that you're coming up against some unfair situation or people, you may just find a general kind of lack of balance in your life or within some of your relationships. So either way, the message and the opportunity is for you to turn inside and to focus on yourself and decide how you want to show up in the world, or how you want to show up in this situation, how you want to show up in this relationship, okay? So how can you best do that? How can you best work with that energy, with this potential for, flew right out, for, unfairness popping up or imbalance popping up? How can you best work with this and really take advantage of this opportunity for reflection and inner work, okay? Great. I love it. So we've got the Hierophant, which is really a beautiful and unique card, okay? One of such, really this idea of higher learning is coming through here. And then we've got Comet, excitement, okay? So leave those outside situations and people on the outside, okay? It's not within your control. So do your best to let it go, turn within, and start to just learn stuff and get excited about stuff and do stuff that you want to do, okay? So I just really feel like there's so much potential for so much cool stuff to happen, but you need to like let go of what is outside of your control and the people and the situations that, you know, you don't feel like are fair or unfolding in the right way. It's just like going to distract you and hold you back from this potential for higher learning and really getting involved in some like adventurous shit over the next couple of weeks, okay? So once you're able to let it go and turn the focus within and on yourself and your own life, so much cool stuff could happen for you. I feel for some of you the potential to meet a teacher or a mentor, like start to take classes for something. Maybe you start to learn something that you've been wanting to learn, develop your skills in some way, or even be invited on some cool adventure or invited into some cool opportunity. But you're only going to get those opportunities if you're open to them and if you kind of remove your energy from whatever it is that you are like attached to trying to like fix or resolve, okay? So you need to let that shit go first, turn within, and then just like start to follow your passion, start to follow your excitement, and start to really expand on your interests and let yourself be led by, you know, just like the things that you love to do and the things that really get you going and make you feel like you're learning and growing, okay? And those things have the potential to really take off in your life this week. So don't get stuck in the mud, okay? Okay, so now we're going to pick a card to represent something that you can be focusing on, air signs, over the next couple of weeks. So where your focus should be, something that's a little more within your control, something that you can kind of pick to put your intention and your energy into. Okay, let's see. Cool. Great. Okay, so I love this. We've got the Sun of Roots here, okay, which would be the Knight of Pentacles. And again, we have Comet, excitement. And if I've ever seen somebody who looked so aggressively excited, am I right? He looks incredibly aggressively excited. So find something that you feel aggressively excited about, okay? And just go for it. Put all of your focus and your attention into it. This being does not care about what's going on in the outside world. He's got his attention fixed on a desire, a goal, or whatever, and he's going for it, okay? And he's putting all of his strength into it, all of his attention into it, and nothing else matters, okay? So find something, a goal, a vision, a dream, and just drive yourself forward, okay? Like a comet. And just launch yourself at it, all right? So don't worry about the outside stuff. Don't worry about other people. Pick something that you've been wanting to do or something that comes into your field over the next couple of weeks and give it all of your attention, all of your heart, all of your passion. And you have the potential to really access something over the next couple of weeks to either find success with something very quickly, or to access this kind of other level of yourself, to really like level up in some way, okay? So just so much potential here if you're able to like let the outside stuff go. Okay, so next, something that you should not be focusing on for the next couple of weeks, air signs. So something that might be coming in to distract you, take you off of your true path, away from your purpose, away from your path, something that you should not be focusing on. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's funny. Okay, so we've got the Seven of Arrows, which would be the Seven of Swords traditionally, Guile, and we've got Stargate. Okay, so this is something that you should not be focusing on. And again, what I see here is that these sort of like, okay, what I'm seeing is, and I'm going to try to find the words for it, it's sort of like being taken advantage of, okay? People taking advantage of you or feeling taken advantage of, feeling betrayed, and getting really stuck in that energy, okay? So it's like you've left something in the trust of other people, you've left something from a place of trust, and then it's either been taken advantage of, or it didn't go the way that you wanted to go, or, you know, it just, you had your feelings hurt, or whatever it is, right? So you're being asked not to focus on that, so it's just sort of saying, again, like, do not get stuck in that stuff. Don't get stuck if you put something out there and people don't receive it or do with it what you thought that they would, okay? It's just not worth your time and your energy, all right? So there's a need just to not get fixated on this kind of feelings of betrayal, feelings that you've been treated unfairly, feelings like situations are not going well, okay? Again, the message is very clear, coming through very, very clear, right? Just try to stay in your own lane, stick with yourself, don't worry about whatever is happening on the outside, okay? And then this, our friend, popped out of the deck again to remind you just to focus on your own passion and your own excitement and riding this potential wave of like amazing, profound, expansive energy that's coming through. So try not to get stuck on the petty stuff, the human stuff, the ego stuff, okay? Try not to fixate so much on those little things because there's just potential for something so much bigger for you right now. Air signs, okay? Okay, so lastly, your lesson for these next couple of weeks. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius people, what are you learning? I think we kind of have an idea, right? But what are you learning? What's the takeaway? What is this all about? What are you walking away with at the end of the road? Let's see. Okay. So we've got the Five of Horns, the Five of Cups, loss, and we've got insight, okay? So here's what I feel. I feel that the lesson coming through for you is that there's always a silver lining. There's always something to be learned out of shitty situations. There's always there's always a place to grow. There's always more to be had. There's always help being offered to you, even when you can't see it, right? So we have a creature here who is fixated on his loss, but he has some friends trying to help him from above, right? So just remember in those moments that that's not all that there is, okay? Try not to get so lost and fixated on those little things because there's so much more in the bigger picture that's going on. And if you are able and allowed yourself to expand your vision beyond these kind of little arguments or little unfair points or like little conflicts, right, you would see how much more potential there is for success, growth, and expansion. So try to get outside of your little world over the next couple of weeks, and that could really be your lesson. That you don't have to get lost in this stuff. You don't have to get lost in the loss, right? You don't have to get so fixated and caught up in that energy and that density. You have choices, and you get to choose to walk away, to focus on yourself, and to reach for more, okay? So reach for more over the next couple of weeks. Challenge yourself to let go of some of this little petty stuff or the stuff outside of your control and move on towards what is being offered to you. Because even if you don't see it immediately, there is something being offered to you. And you need to put your energy into it, and you need to put your intention into it. Otherwise, you won't be able to take advantage of it and ride this beautiful wave of growth and expansion, okay? So, air signs, that's all I've got for you for these next couple of weeks. Such just incredibly profound potential for you to grow and really just kind of like learn and for good stuff to happen if you let it, okay? I hope this helps, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel while you're here. Please like this video with the little thumbs up button if you love this reading and if it helps to guide you. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do that too on my website, thevanmystic.com. You can find the link for that in the description box below. And of course, if you're not following me on Instagram, please follow me on Instagram if you would like. At The Van Mystic, okay? Have a great couple weeks, and I will see you in a couple of weeks for your next reading, okay? Bye!